Most K-pop idols live in dormitories. Why? This is because it's easier for their companies to manage them efficiently as they eat, sleep, and travel to the broadcasting stations altogether. From debut to before idols gain popularity, the members stay together because most of their schedule is group-based. However, as years pass by and individual members start to have their own schedules, they begin to live independently. They want to buy their own houses and have a space of their own. Some fans feel sad that the members do not live together anymore. But living in the same house with lots of people is not an easy thing to do. There is even a saying that no matter how close the members are with each other, it's difficult to live together for more than 3 years. However, for BTS, it has already been 6 years together since their debut in July 2013. How did they manage to stay together without any trouble? Let's find it out today. Living in the same space makes small problems into big fights. If you have ever lived with your friend before, you would know how hard it is no matter how much you love your friend. Jimin once talked about the hardships of living together in the documentary movie Burn the Stage. He chuckled that he had experienced anger like nothing before while living together with his team members. Especially for Suga, it was much more difficult because he had a stronger personal taste for things. He did not like others entering his personal space, but this changed after being together with the team members. How did BTS members solve problems and clashes between the members? We can find a hint from the 4th episode of Burn the Stage. Do you remember the fight between Jin and Taehyung? The fight started just before the New York concert in the waiting room. Taehyung told Jin to move faster according to the stage positions, because he was concerned about the huge stage they have not been experienced with before. However, Jin replied that he's already moving at his fastest. His opinion was that if he tries to move any faster, it would ruin the dance itself. This argument happened because their opinions simply were not in agreement. However, the emotional clash got bigger. Eventually, RM and Jimin cuts in their fight. They tell the two that this is no moment for a fight, since the big stage is just moments away. Think of all the fans waiting in lines outside, our leader RM said, and Jin and Taehyung stopped arguing. It seems that the fight came to an end with Jin apologizing for his selfishness. However, Taehyung's face stayed dark even until the very beginning of the stage. He told later that his intention was to make a better stage, but he was confused that the argument developed into a big fight. The most notable moment from this episode is the conversation Jin and Taehyung shared after the stage. They both put their ego down and share frankly of all the emotions inside them. In an interview, Taehyung stated that the fight allowed them to get even closer to each other and became a chance to understand them better. Suga said, "We do fight a lot, but I don't think it's a bad thing for us. The reason BTS is able to long run is because we fight and also solve these problems quite often." This kind of group characteristic can be seen to be influenced by the producer Bang Si-hyuk. The CEO of Big Hit Entertainment, Bang Si-hyuk, also well known to be the father of BTS, talked about how BTS solved these kind of problems on the lecture program 명견 만리. The teaching he gave to BTS was not to be afraid of fights. If members do not share feelings and shut out one another, the fight will become bigger. This is why if there's any problem, members must speak out and share feelings, and fight if they have to. If Jin and Taehyung fight, this is a clash between these two members. However, to solve this problem, all members must help as one. This day, he told an interesting story about BTS. The biggest thing that touched my heart is that no matter how trivial, the members always shared every little fight they had between themselves. It would have been shameful for them, but they always come to me and tell what kind of troubles they had and how they had solved them. This, I think, empowers the synergy of the team. I think the kind hearts of all 7 members of BTS is also a great asset of their team harmony too. Jimin said that the members do not yet have any idea of being independent. They say that they're gonna be together in the future too. Jin also says that he feels more natural around his teammates than being alone. It was because the members were together that they were able to withstand the hardships. In times of happiness or sadness, they were able to share feelings and count on one another. The reason BTS stays together in the same house is that they're now family. Now, they are able to read each other's feelings without many words. Do you remember when the members gave each other letters on Bon Voyage Season 2? There was a moment when the members had a chance to share their thoughts and feelings they have kept to themselves. Especially the letter that Taeyong wrote Jimin made many fans shed tears. Let's look at the letter together. The friendship of BTS members were built firmly throughout time, just like a castle that does not fall against rainy storms. Can't we now see the friendship as love, since they now have become family rather than just friends? At the beginning of their debut, they lived together in a shabby house. Everyone slept in the same room, and it smelled bad when it rained. The security was also not well built, so the fans knocked on their doors and ran away. Now very successful, BTS lives in one of the most expensive residences in Korea, Hananda Hill. Despite they moved their place, their hearts for one another will still be the same. Just as what the members say, that no matter how big their house has become, they still gather around in one single room. I hope the 7 members of BTS built their friendship stronger for the future to come.